Okay, now it looks like it's working. Well, that's frustrating. I don't know why that wasn't working before. But alright, folks, let's get to the nitty-gritty of it, shall we? Starting off as per usual, we are Frag Force, a charity gaming team here on Twitch and elsewhere, playing games and helping kids. In North America, we raise money for the Extra Life organization, a Children's Miracle Network program that gets gamers like us to play games like this in order to raise funds for our local or not so local children's hospitals. I'm Morinder. I'm raising for the Anna Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, and every Children's Miracle Network hospital is both a teaching and research hospital, as they are not only teaching the next generation of doctors to give the care that they're known for, but they're also researching new and better ways to give that care at the same time. So it is for a good cause. Now, if you would like to join the Conclave community, we have a Discord, and all are welcome, subbed or not. And normally it would tell you if I've gone live, but apparently MooBot is broken right now, so... Or at least it's broken for that particular feature. I'm trying to load MooBot up, and just won't load. Oh, there it goes. Okay, interesting. It says failed to send an online live announcement due to Discord, due to missing permissions, which is kind of annoying because it had those permissions as of 5 or 3 days ago. It's kind of annoying. Announcement channel, yeah. Yeah. Just taking a look here. Yeah, the MooBot role should be able to send messages, attach files, do mentions. Here, we'll even let it manage messages and threads. Read message history, and that's certainly that doesn't need anything. Alright, we'll give that a go and see if that fixes it the next time it needs to. If not, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something. Anyways, that is not what we're here for, though. What we're here for is some Hades 2 shenanigans. So one moment, so you figure out where I put my controller. Well, hello! Welcome to the chat, and thank you for the follow. Interesting that you note that I've got entertaining gameplay going on, since I'm not currently playing anything. But, you know, we'll be there in a moment. Perhaps you've just lurked before. Give me just 1 second here. Found the controller. Yeah, switch it over to the stream here. Looks like there was an update 2 days ago. Very nice. Alright. Let's give it another go, shall we? Sadly, that moon buff is locked in, so I'm not thrilled about, but it is what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm just not thrilled with the moon ones.
Choice.
Your Hex blasts the target area for 1,000 damage after 4 seconds. Hex makes you cross up. Yeah, we're gonna take the healing one. That seems like a thing. Yeah, so I kind of treat this staff as a spear, I think. You want to see something, though. Alright. Okay, let's continue on.
You test my patience.
It's got a decent amount of range on it.
Look to my light nearby. Some silver. One of those golden urns that I revealed.
Oh. Is that not a flower? I guess that was gold, not a flower. Let's do Apollo. I'm not sold on needing magic for this run, so let's see how... Right. The special is a ranged attack, but it's kind of slow. So let's see. I do think we're going to be primarily using our attack, so Nova Strike seems good. I think I can do without Lucid Gain and Solar Ring for the moment. Yeah, let's go with Nova Strike. And then I'm definitely looking for more ashes, so let's get that. Ooh, that is good. I like that. Whoop. Gotta love that armor. Something to help me do damage to armor would be useful. I don't know if Zeus is gonna do that. Ooh, I do want those seeds. Those seeds are good. Prophecy foretold, huh? Whoop. I really don't want any of them getting anywhere near me. See, that's why I don't want those ones getting it near me. There we go. So what's Zeus got for us? Interesting. Could do special for the Blitz. Thunder Sprint, that uses magic. Okay, if I'm gonna use magic, that seems like a decent one. That is unfortunate, but I do want the shop. 2 gold shoat. Honestly, I think I'm okay with just the boon.
In excess of those golden coins that Chronos screwed across.
Ooh. That's tempting. And it's better than, like, it's an improved rarity for what I have currently. But that can deal with multiple. I think we'll go with our specials, Inflecting Scorch. Much as I would have loved to have taken it for the main attack.
I did encounter her, my lord, and I think the fates leans. And you as well.
Okay, well, I guess since I have the money now.
Steady now.
Oh, right, it increases it by 30, but that still gets slashed by 70%. Alright, well. Let's try to limit the number of deities we're doing. That was dumb of me. And dumb again. Okay, why do I keep doing that? There we go. Now we can stun lock her. I've definitely done better on that fight. I didn't lose my Death Defiance, so I'll take it. Okay. We'll take that one.
Look at what I found. Silver.
Alright. That wasn't too bad. I think I'm getting an idea of how I want to play this build. Yeah, let's just get a little health. Okay.
It's lovely, Iraq, but you can't.
What do we get today? Get another Fate Fabric. think we're alright with that. And I think I'm okay with getting another ambrosia. See a fair number of them in this one. Ooh, Daedalus Hammer. I want to see what Daedalus Hammer can do for this. Okay, so yeah, it only does the lightning strike once. That's not nearly as useful as I had hoped. Okay, I also cannot release it fast enough to not have it move when I cast it if I'm moving. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Like, that's really nice. But this, I think we need to take this for the armor. Because that's too good. We don't have anywhere near anything for the shop, so. See what Hermes can offer to us before we go fight the headmistress. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. It's also nice. I think the projectile speed, though, is too good to give up.
There you are. Blood and darkness. I can sense you of those accursed knuckle bones on you.
My keepsake. I'm surprised these have any effect on you.
Odysseus has known his share of witches besides us. Well, crossed flames burn.
Alright. Not doing too bad. Dashed into an attack. Good on me. Dang it. One of these days I'll dodge it properly. One of these days.
How about this?
Dang it. Yeah, that's not the real one. Oh, that burns good. Very nice.
You will dispute.
This build definitely works in certain ways.
Tell the bond. Return to shadow now.
Definitely want to see if there's more I can do to increase the special. That's for sure. Oh. Need to remember that I can be using magic to
Closer to Tartarus.
get some health regen.
That's cold.
Could do chaos. You know what? We're at full health. Why not? Let's go to chaos.
So quiet.
I don't think I've gifted chaos anything.
Permit me, almighty chaos. I wish it. Whatever this
Transcendent embryo. That's a thing, apparently.
almighty chaos, with your experiments so vast and
Chaos is interesting. Let's do that one. This would be really useful if we get something that requires those. There we go. Very nice. Very clean.
count.
Oh, right. Collect my reward first. Honestly, that's solid. Ooh. That's something to consider in the future.
Some coins.
Wait, did that take away coins? Oh. Oh, great. Chronos.
Where do you think you are going?
Awesome. Doing this
from the
again.
past or one of your nightmares.
Need to get out.
We know something of time and dream. Is this truly what you are
That
fighting
was
for?
not great.
Just an illusion. You're in my way. To make a simple plan.
Ooh,
On my authority.
there's another zoo spoon. I don't know. Can I even use that? I could take the storm ring, because I'm not sure the other one would even work.
Into the purse. Good.
Alright. Oh good, food. I was really kind of hoping for food.
Get lost.
I think Nemesis just took the food. Nemesis just took the food. I really hate Nemesis. I guess I'll get money.
Slay you all.
Nemesis in the game, dear, not Nemesis the game. Yeah, I have a board game that I really like called Nemesis, and I think my wife got very confused when I said I hate Nemesis because I freaking love the board game Nemesis. And there's our Death Defied. Dang it. I was really hoping to not use that up. And then I went and used up another bit of my life because of the environmental trap. Oh, we're not doing so good this time, gents. We're not doing so good this time. Yeah, I don't want to fight more things to unlock another thing. We're just going to go this way. Nope. Okay. Could have been better. Okay, yeah, we gotta hope for get a healing item this time.
In the name of Hades.
Sure. I don't know how that works because, you know, we don't have enough to do anything anyways. But sure. Oh. I do not see us winning this fight. No, 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 no. I don't see that happening at all.
Still practicing, are we?
Surprised to see us again, maybe?
I thought I dealt with you long.
I don't know.
Can't right now.
I knew I needed to be moving there, and I still... forgot. All right. Ain't a chance in hell we win this one. I'll consider it a personal win if we at least get to the second phase. Ow. I didn't even know I was in range of that thing. Ugh.
Annoying girl.
Well, you're beginning to annoy me, Chronos, because I'd have had a lot better chance if it hadn't had gone through stupid Asphodel.
Hey, Mal. I was just...
Alright,
Failing, making
so that was a bit of a bust.
No. Speaking of,
Oh, yeah, no, I thought me.
Well, we can definitely get the Fate Fabric now.
Good morrow.
what if I try this?
And Necromantic Influence. What's that? And what's it do? Huh. I mean, sure.
Come, spirits of the dead.
Certainly an
I have a task
interesting
for
one.
you.
Felt your words.
Hey, Luthien. How you doing this evening? Two nectar and two garlic. Ooh, I'd make a tavern.
Last night, Headmistress, I traversed a gate that led me to the depths of chaos, where I met its host. I've heard some...
An audience with primordial chaos. It's entirely expected then. Though given
I believe so.
Chaos is as much of an ally as ever. Why are you guys having to get up so early? Because this is not the first time for that.
So it is written.
Rally 100 lone shades now. Okay. I'm doing alright.
So how's Nemesis been faring out?
Slightly frustrated with this game because, yeah, I'm not as good at it as I want to be, but having fun nonetheless.
So you know already. And Headmistress must too.
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on it.
It won't come
Well,
to
when
that.
she takes the healing item that I need,
Don't worry, you didn't miss much while
kind of a pain.
not standing around chanting prayers for your.
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of...
You know all about lack of support.
Let's get another nectar. Ah. I see. That would do it. Plant more mystery seeds.
Moonlight guide us.
Look at him all peaceful.
He's beautiful. He has this...
Not really. Hypno served in the House of Hades under Mother's care.
Thank you, Nan.
Ooh, I can do another thing. Purification of fountain waters. Is that it, though? Yes, yes it is. Alright, we'll do that.
Katoski Onoski.
See that, sisters?
It is done.
Alright. Let's kill some time in the
It's
baths.
a difficult time, Headmistress. But
As much as I would enjoy basking in the springs, I've incantations to complete.
Understandable.
No, I cannot.
Oh, you literally can't. Alright. How about Odysseus?
Odysseus,
Bathing within the band.
continue to
Scandalous.
his tactical planning.
I really do appreciate the...
Maybe some other time.
Okay. That won't let me. How the heck do I use this then? Moros isn't here. Okay. Can't with her. Well, what the deuce? There's only so many people I can give this to. Well, can I do it with Skelly? No. No, I can't. Alright, we're gonna switch out for these. Gotta stick with the item I have. Wait, Nemesis is back here. Can I... Okay. Try again? Nope. Cannot. Okay. I don't understand what's the point of having these bath salts if it won't... Sure, we'll give...
Pleasant dreams for as long as you... Right, welcome to the world.
He said something, though. Wonder if I give him more. something we'll have to look into. More to be learned. Learned everything about Selene. More to be learned about myself. Learned everything about Odysseus. And Nemesis. And Moros. And Dora. Scalemius. Also learned everything about those ones. Huh. Really learned everything about the gods? Huh. Wonder if this is because it's still an alpha. It just feels like there's a lot here that could have more. A lot more. And it does not. One second, folks. Alright. This was looking at a quick something. Unfortunately, well, I could unlock a couple of things here. Now that requires beating Cerberus. I don't know what that requires. Hmm. $170 for that next one.
The lovers.
So I can activate that.
The lovers.
There we go. Why not do it that way? Alright. Let's see what we make of this run.
This is my
Ooh, starting out with a Hestia.
Somewhere around those parts, don't you, dear?
My attacks inflict Scorch. I think I want to do my attacks inflict Scorch.
Hold on.
Ooh, and then another Hestia. That can be potentially interesting.
Hestia. Olympus, I accept this message.
So now my specials. Ooh. I think we're gonna go with Fire Extinguisher.
That's hot.
That could be good. Do we want to do Chaos? Honestly, I think I'd rather do Chaos than Bones.
Hit me then.
Let's see how it goes. Last time it didn't go so well. Maybe this time it'll be better.
Plasma.
We got a resource I've not seen before. I don't think I've seen something that uses it yet.
You mean my brother Zagreus? Chronos took him.
I see. Time appears to be the source.
think we'll go with that. It's not as good as the last time we saw it, but I don't like the other two. I really want more grasp. I honestly think I should just do some runs where I don't even necessarily care if I, you know, succeed, but just I focus on getting more grasp. Something to think about. I want to leave myself with at least 200. So, we'll do this.
I'll send you to your graves.
There we go.
Stay where you are.
Okay. I'm liking how this build's working out so far. Hephaestus. Gotta go for Hephaestus. Okay, yep, forgot I had the chaos thing going on. Oh, that ate so much health because of that. That was so dumb of me. Dang it. That's the frustrating thing. It seems like I'm doing really well, and then I make one dumb move, and it all falls apart.
You're an extension of your weapon.
I want to take the prime for armor. I think that's more useful.
Chronos, do your thing.
Compel.
See you in the crossroads.
Very nice.
Oh wow, he won't sing me soon to say. Good evening.
And if I'd taken damage in here, I'd have been very annoyed.
Goddess stalking through. I know it's what you mean, my friend, and I know she's been noticing that.
Goddesses like what? You make it.
Oh, I do. It's not Chronos that made me this way. If anything, I will.
Alright. Yep, let's get another...
Like a warm embrace.
Let's get another fabric. And let's see what the shop can do for us. Oh, we have to take the Dateless Hammer. Ooh, yeah, hook knives can be really useful if we can't get in close.
You can sense it. Thank you for your service.
A moment of reprieve.
Ooh, yes. Healing, that's good. Now I'm not so upset. Now we're back in a bit of a better spot. That backstab is just so good. Right, just look at that. It's just so good. Honestly, I'd rather keep my gold. None of those are super useful. Why did I not move? I knew that was coming. My own worst enemy. Alright, well that at least went better.
Something changed about my chaos spoon.
And our chaos spoon has done its thing, so now no more of that. I still do not have the money for the shop, so upgrade. And then fighting the boss lady. I think more armor is really the way to go.
I can beat her.
Well, well.
Here we go.
Strength.
His age doesn't mean anything to me.
Just so. Cross flames awaken. Night bloom. Three against one. Behold. Shades on the more side.
Void.
Blasted little toad.
You know what? I will take the toad hit.
Face all of me.
And there we go. Alrighty, you have a good night, Luthien. Yeah, next week.
Thank you, headmistress.
Oh goody, it's Chronos.
You little one. You yet persist, despite my generous attempts to dissuade.
No, we're just gonna ignore him for now.
That briny smell.
Could do chaos again. Could get more health. I like the idea of more health versus another chaos. I missed the one that was over there. There we go. I'm alright with Hermes. Let's do Hermes. As long as there's no danger to me, I'm perfectly willing to just sit and backstab. Yeah, and then I go and run into something. Alright. Ooh, the Knucklebone's ranked up. More money. Honestly, I want the quick buck. Probably not what I should have gone with. Okay, I definitely don't need more magic, so let's open another one. Oh, yeah, we'll take another Hestia. Zero, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Caught me in the middle of a fight, so I'm just using part of your name. But, welcome, glad to have you. It's your first time watching us, or just decided to follow after lurking a bit? Ooh. That's not bad. Actually, yeah, we're gonna take Slow Cooker. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay. Since you're new here, I'll just pop in this command here. We raise money for the Ann Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago via Extra Life through the Children's Miracle Network. You can see up in the right-hand corner our goal and progress so far this year. We're basically about halfway there, which is not too bad since the year's not quite half over. And we will be doing a big stream come the middle of June with the Frag Force team to do a 40-hour stream where donations go to various children's hospitals. And then if you'd like to join our community on Discord, there's the link. Alright, Now let's do Hephaestus. Oh, dang it all.
You venture
Is this
into
just always
wild
going to happen every run now? I guess so.
Your father's
That's great.
grudges with
Because
the Asphodel so hated trespassers.
this is like... I'm sure that's why they did it. It's like the worst
You can see it halfway
enemy set for this. Oh, okay, so this time it's not the flying or jumping bomb dudes, which honestly makes this not so bad. Oh, hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Makes me wonder if you've been here before, because, you know, I would have expected a subscriber to have been somebody that's been around a little bit. And you know, with a name like Zero Uchiha, is there any chance? Holy cow!
a very different time.
Well, thank you for that gift sub bomb. You have just pushed us up to our next goal. Pushed us to 25 of 20. Gifted to some sub to some rather long-time viewers like Admiral Mimo and Luthien, as well as a variety of others. Thank you very much. And now we get to sit and listen to the subscription noise go off for several more times. But hey, I can't really argue that. That was quite appreciated. Well, while that's going off, let me figure out what boon I'm going to take here. I think we'd rather take Tough Trade for that extra bonus to damage from getting another flame. And if I get hit during an attack, it's stronger.
The Smith God's power.
Yep, slow cooker upgraded. Well, again, thank you very much for that sub bomb. If you are who I think you are, you know, very much appreciated, and it's a shame that you still don't have a working car. But if that's not who this is, well, thank you nonetheless. Ow. Gotta break that bloody armor. I should be farther away given I have this. Oh, but then he does that, and yeah, then I get hit by that. I mean, thankfully, I had all that armor still, so not too bad off.
Hideous thing.
Ooh, we got dropped into Demeter. Wasn't expecting to go with her this run, but I suppose could be potentially very good. Deal more damage and freeze. Sprint does a cyclone. Honestly,
Desolation.
our specials are pretty strong. Making them stronger? Not a bad idea. Actually, yeah, this is pretty good. Freeze them and then go in for the quick strike. I like this. You know, except when I dash into the attack itself. That's less good. Shouldn't do that part. I don't recommend that part to those playing. Ooh, but that was a nice little grouping right there for us. Yeah. Freeze them when their beam's not out. Works a lot better. Or at least, don't run into it if it's out when you freeze them. Okay. Except for a little goof there, that went pretty well. Hey, 09s. So, you know anything about that gift sub bum? I guess maybe you wouldn't because, it's a different username, but still awfully coincidental that two different Zero people show up with that sub bomb.
I do have gold to spare.
Well, how you doing, dude? Alright. Fair enough. Still, how you doing? You know what? Do that.
Couldn't hurt.
And then do that. Yeah, there we go. And let's do... What do we have on us that's doing... That's that. Primitive creation, grave thirst. Oh, it's the jerky, okay. Well, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. And there was no way for you to make it up for Avum's visit, right? Like that was unfortunately just not a thing that could pan out. Well, I mean, they're not going to be up until the 26th. Well, around thereabouts. Nice, we've completed a hype train thanks to that. So again, a shout out to the other Zero. Because I guess it wasn't our friendly 09s. What you doing in Missouri? Anything fun? What's up, Fire Scorcher?
Always a treat.
And we have plenty for the shop. So we can go with another Hestia boon. Okay. Take that one. This also gives us another slow cooker. Grab some extra armor. Alright. Time to see if we can defeat Scylla. Got a decent build.
You're just in time for a sip.
Is it any better than...
No, it's not.
Yeah. Dang it. Alright, we knocked one of them out. And now we've knocked the other one out. Okay. Whew, that's round one. Now round two. Yes, dear. Ah, yes. That makes sense. I will be taking a short break after this boss fight, win or lose. Okay, got her down. The freeze and the backstab is just so powerful together. Yes, yes. Okay, I think we've got this. We still have a little bit of armor. Okay, right. We've gotta survive, and then she kind of goes into like ultra mad mode and summons all the fishies. Oh. And then, you know, I go get myself stuck. Whoops. There we are. That is the second time we have beat Skilla.
Last night,
That went pretty well.
another pearl.
Like, not perfect, but pretty well. Now we move to the overworld.
Within a green tinged.
Okay, I will be right back, folks. Very nice, very nice. I very much loved Final Fantasy VIII, so I appreciate that you are actually playing that and getting pretty far. But for the moment, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Now to the really fun area. The Fields of Mourning. Definitely not a fan of this place. It is just so huge.
More to discover.
Alright, Daedalus Hammer and Health. Is there another option? Doesn't look like it. So Daedalus Hammer and Health it is.
Follow the golden petal.
Very nice. Bit silly, but very nice.
Beware the evil eye.
Beware the evil eye. Also, hello, Nemesis.
Let's get smokes.
Oh, jeez, I have to slay more or lose. Awesome. What? How have I not? How have I slain none of these? These are all mine. I slayed like all of them. You suck, Nemesis.
I concede.
I don't understand. Like, some of those I swear I killed. Ooh. Concentrated Flurry seems really good. A little bit extra magic. Nothing there to get. I am not a fan of these particular enemies. I do not do well against them.
Something for me. Lycaons.
What? I don't understand what happened there. Oh, well. I do understand what happened there. Very good. A little more magic. I don't think I want either of these, but here we go.
Oh, don't you hiss at me.
Okay, this is actually... I think it's actually a really good fight for us. Alrighty, you do that. It's always good to chat with you. You should chat with you. You should drop by more often. That went really well.
Snakes.
Let's see what reward we get this time. Nah. Ooh. Yeah, let's do natural gas.
Head up. That shade needs you, Chronos. See you in the crossroads.
Alright, so we haven't seen the NPC of this area.
Someone there. Someone there. I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm. You no harm.
I don't recognize this person just by looks.
What ails you, Shade? I can ease your burden.
Plaintive Echoes. So I'd gain more for the moment, but I guess I'll manifest a copy of Hestia? That's interesting. Ooh, that's our first duo boon. I've never seen that before. I mean, Burnt Offering wouldn't be awful, but no, we're gonna take Freezer Burn.
Flame of the hearth.
Now, we do have to remember that we want to hit them first. Honestly, yeah, this one more boons.
Few things to find.
Ooh, I have no idea what these seeds are. Ow. Okay, so I do apologize. We're actually going to take another quick break here because I need to make a call to nature. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back to this, shall we?
Here they come.
I hate when I do stupid things like that. There we go. That's better.
Now my reward.
Guess we'll take the Cyclone. Not a big fan of any of those, honestly. Nicely done. I've got to remember not to get into those darn... Like, I run into those spikes way too often.
Accept this message.
Sure.
They'll burn.
It upgrades slow cookers, so why not? Need to find the last boon. Where? Ah, there it is. Alright, that went pretty well. What is this? Oh, I've gotten some of that before. I just forgot. I could do this the whole time. Wow, I feel dumb. I only have 125. So if that's not a proper or a mix bag boon, I won't be able to get it. Which stinks, but I can get the more health though.
Can't get through.
And I did not know I could do that. I feel really dumb. Okay. Let's do this.
You'll soon feel better. I swear.
Oh, that was certainly a move.
You will stay out of this.
Ow. I feel like that's going to not be good. Dang it, I'm so close to not using the Death Defiance. Like, literally, if I hadn't taken that last hit. Oh, but there's our good boy. There's our good boy. There's our good boy. We cleared Cerberus. That makes me very happy. Do I think we can defeat Chronos this run? Probably not. But we made it to Tartarus. At least I'm almost certain that's the next one. Yep, here we are. We are in Tartarus.
What is that? Okay, let's see if this works. Now, my authority as Princess of the Underworld. Unseal.
Here we go.
Excellent. I'm in.
It's the prophecy foretold.
All this machinery. For what?
All this machinery for what is a good question. And I don't know.
Central.
Now we override.
Just need a moment. There.
You are trespassing on private property.
Meh, meh, meh.
He hides behind these wretches.
Go suck a lemon. I, not realize that it was about to do a thing.
Enough of that. Quickly.
Marble. At least I'm assuming that's what that is. That's okay. So far we've just lost armor. Armor we can get back. Okay, now we've lost a little bit of health. It's okay. We can still get more health.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Alright, I think we've got everything of note here.
Four more chambers.
So I get a whole bunch of pomegranates. Or I can do that. I want pomegranates.
As predictable as the turning of the gears throughout this place.
Okay. I no longer want pomegranates. I kind of wish I had gone a different direction. Ow. That could have gone better. That is a really nice upgrade to our special, though. I can't deny. So it looks like every time you take one of those, you are going to delay what you're doing. Okay. Didn't go too bad.
Just a few chambers left.
Oh, something to refresh my death defy would be great. I hate these things. Oh, okay, I hate all of this so much. Whew.
A few more chambers still.
Okay. One moment, folks. My hand is... hand is tiring. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to beat Chronos on this one. I'm just not good enough for all these crappy rooms. Well, kind of did okay on this one. Oh boy. It's funny though. I'm now recognizing these monsters in areas. I hadn't even realized it.
The house is just ahead.
Alright, this will be my first time fighting Chronos. Wish me luck, folks, because we know we aren't going to win. Okay, so we've got 1,000 gold. We can get that for 600. 850. Okay, we can get everything but the card itself, so let's do it. Let's get... Ooh. Yeah. That's good. Max life. Another Hephaestus boon. I think that just less damage has just got to be what I take.
The stately house of Hades now is but a fading memory.
It's hideous. Please work. On my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseen. Aladdin. Didn't work.
Well,
How about
we go in the way Zagreus used to go in. Not that he went in by choice.
Chronos?
Here we are.
Welcome, my girl. Let yourself in, I see. Through the gutter.
Ugh.
This family never
I want to win this so bad, but I highly doubt I will.
So I'm working on alleviating that within this house. If you would pardon my
Okay.
You get up off that stolen.
a family with no class and no civility either. Have a
Hear me, you enemy of night and darkness.
If I can make it to the second stage, I'll consider it a win.
behold.
Okay, we haven't even really heard him much, and we are already out of our armor.
Come, my subjects, spill your blood for me. Be gone. Here you are. Now this.
Ow. Well, we knew we weren't going to win that one. We didn't have a death defy, and we'd never fought Chronos before, so we didn't really know how to deal with him. But I think I made a pretty decent showing. So I'm not too unhappy with that.
I got all the way to Chronos, the one place I can beat him. But I couldn't do it.
We'll brood a little.
Brother, you don't remember him at all, and yet you miss him.
And then tonight, if anybody's with us, well, even if nobody's with us, we're going to call it here.
How'd you get all those other shades out there to do the busy work?
Headmistress took them in. I helped train and communicate with.
But we'll do the usual. We'll go talk to everybody. Alright. No, because I don't need to now.
You know your grandparent, Lord Morass. I'd not expected.
Chaos summoned you.
So chaos seeks their door.
This isn't the first time they took an interest in your family.
I hope you'll meet.
Alright. Shadow of Death. So there's 3 more that we haven't found or fought. Explosive ambush for the Sister Blades is now the last thing we need. for that one. I didn't think I'd rallied anything to fight for me, so that's kind of... Okay, no, I take it back. Wait. Before we do that,
Art must be needed elsewhere. Come along.
let's get this. And then, let's plant these wheat seeds. It's a farming simulator. Now, will you go to the baths with me, Lord
I was thinking
Moros?
about a visit to the hot spring.
Respectfully, Princess, I've passed.
Our wards are holding first.
I don't get it. Okay, so then we get that. Oh, let's absolutely get 2 more soil locations. I don't have the seeds for them yet, but we can get them. Because, you know, that's what this is. It's a farming sim.
Have an idea?
This is a new one. I need 1 more myrtle. Ah, and then I can see how many gifts I've given and stuff like that. Oh, that'll be nice. I don't think anything else currently needs cat hills. So... I swear I got a 3rd fabric. I also don't have the ash anymore. Alright, let's get this.
As the 3 fates would have it, so shall I.
Your intent was true.
So motive. I reached
Alright, let's
the
talk to the
house
boss lady.
Did everything.
This is an excellent result. You are still here.
Yes.
Take him.
Nemesis must have a head start.
Alright. So I would need way more of that than I would be able to get.
I'll take it. Fair trade. Some fate fabric. Here you are.
830.
Fair trade.
Alright. Haha, get done is shadow extraction.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while.
And it takes a while and is brewing. Lame. Alright, I need not too much more. Another 55? Yeah, 55. That's not too bad. Oh, that'll be nice. Oh, but this one is exclusively causing that one. If I want to be able to dodge, I can't have a bonus chance for duo. That's pretty nice. I have no idea where to get that apple. I mean, is that from Chronos? Kind of think it might be.
I'll keep this in mind.
Oh. Interesting. Alright. I'm definitely going to rank that up further.
Maybe the spade.
I don't know what the spade does, because I thought I was already using the spade. But we're going to try that. Still haven't gotten bronze. Don't know how I get bronze. Skelly is also still gone. Alright then. I doubt we're going to have a good run with this. But that is the next thing I'm going to try. Is seeing how we do with that. So, on that note though, I did
Moonlight guides me.
tell you all that was going to be the end of the stream, and it shall be the end of the stream. I'm just going to see... I guess Wave Strike.
Peace.
I don't know.
Oh,
Seeds. Wonder if that's all that gets me. Alright. I will catch you all next time. You'll have a good one. And I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. I know I enjoyed today. Have a good one. Bye-bye.